Wanted to show you and explain that yesterday, by accident, I deleted the live that showed how to do this. Please don't ask me how I did it. I just did it. It was the end of a great week because I learned so much. Not a great week for business, but a great week for what I've gained, good and bad, and good or bad is always a learning experience. So this is what we did yesterday. This is Would You Bend. This is Would You Bend, and the trim around is Would You Bend. The mustache is Would You Bend, and so are the lips. I will try and post a video of how I cut out the lips from Would You Bend. It's quite interesting. The paint is from the special range of Posh Chalk Metallics. It's 24 karat gold, I believe. Don't quote me on names because I'm not quite with it. Hi Betty, how are you? Hi Maddie, how are you? Did the love girl? Hold on, I've got to stop being so vain and put my glasses on. Move the camera. My watch is on here, so move the camera. Is that good? Well, I'm going to be turning you down in a minute, so then you can tell me if what I'm doing is right, Desiree. I'm so grateful to all my friends that have been so supportive to me this last week, really. And even more for watching the video of the live from yesterday and then watching me delete. So that's number one. Number two, I wanted to share with you something that I purchased online. And I'll try and find the website. And I'm going to turn you down for this because this is amazing tissue paper that's I really love. Look at this. This one has gold sparks in it, and I believe this one has the silver, and these would be great for crafts. And there's another one, hopefully I can find that too. Let me put these away so I don't trip over them. And the other one, hopefully I have somewhere here. Yes, I do. And the reason I'm showing them to you is because sometimes we need a change. We need to do something different, use different products. Look at this one. And if anyone is interested, I will be very happy to share. You could make beautiful flowers out of these. Just follow the circles. And this package that I got is just these. This is mulberry paper from a company that I just heard about and wanted to try out their products before I recommend them. We'll be using these on a live sometime so that you can see what we can do with them. These are things I have never ever tried, but I am very happy to do so because I'm learning with you. Hello Dolly, how are you? Yeah, I really love those as well. Now, I showed you the old mask. We're not going to work on this one yet. We might work on this one tomorrow. This is what it started out as. Swans. But we added texture and paint. And that's also Posh Chalk Metallic Blue Phthalo. And that will work on maybe tomorrow. And this is what we will be working on today. This one as you can see from here, started off as this mask, and I built it up with tissue paper and this paper. And the only reason I used this paper was because it was thick and heavy. Let me see if I have a small sample of it. Yeah, this is, it's like 2 layers or more when you tear it up. So you've got the green and then some other texture. I love the texture and I love the strength. Hello Amber, how are you? I'm so happy you could join me. Thank you all so much for taking time out of the day to spend a little time with me. I really do appreciate it. Now, so I built it up, and you can see from the back, it's not very stiff, but it's stiff enough for me to maybe add would you bend trim on it. But I want to do something other than would you bend and posh metallics. I'm going to be using hopefully some carrots, some sunflowers, some more, oh yeah, the most important one. I want to put this butterfly on, and maybe smaller butterflies. I have an idea of what I want to add to it, but I don't have an exact idea of how it will turn out. Maybe some beads. I really don't know. So I wish I could turn the camera sideways so that you could see this like this. Or maybe I can. Hold on. Well, I'm going to be painting here first. I know that my friend Desiree is not going to be happy with me, but I can't keep this green like that because I've got dark green here, I've got white here, I've got line marks as well. So I am going to be using either the mint julep or the farmhouse green. Did I turn the camera right? Hold on. Yeah, I think I did. And at the same time, I'm also going to add some Lucky Lavender. Lucky Lavender. I'm concerned about adding adding the green straight to this, but we can dry it. I'm going to paint it all white so that it's all uniform. And I'm using linen white chalk paint by Rust-Oleum. So let me just get this opened. I'm going to pour some on here, and we're going to get going. Hopefully I'm going to pour some, unless it's stuck. Okay. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I may not see, I've noticed that I'm rather terrible at seeing comments, but I always do go back and look at the comments and respond. Oh, thank you, Amber. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So I'm just going to paint. Just to give it an even, an even color. So that we can start off with, I might be cutting around this. I'm not sure the shape that I want. And I think that there is a video somewhere of how I ended up with the texture underneath it. But it's great to be able to turn one of your creations from something as simple as just a regular, where did I put it, mask. I can't even figure out what I did with it. Oh, thank you, Dolly. Thank you so much, Dolly. I appreciate the sprinkles. Someone, sorry, I forgot what I was going to say. So, hopefully this is still all in camera. I'm going to have to find a way to get my camera to get a wider view. I'm not quite sure how. I'll be researching it on Amazon this weekend. So I'm just the green at the bottom here, it seems to be harder to cover, so we might need to go over it. I will dry it with a hairdryer so we won't have to spend the whole day watching paint dry. And the colors I chose were because Miss Desiree likes this green. This green. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a chalk paint made of this green. There may be one, but I couldn't find one in what I had. And let me move it. Yeah, these would look great for staging. I also ordered, and I can't wait to get it. I don't know when I'll get it. And that's going to be a big, it's going to take a lot of space to work on, so I have to figure out how to do that. But a dummy that I want to put, well, not a dummy, it's a mannequin that I want to put on a, either a canvas or a piece of wood for staging. It's going to look good. Oh, and my husband bribed me that if I had lunch, I could go live and have my coffee. So, he's a good guy. Let me just add a little bit more. Oh, and I added too much. These bottles are great for pouring, but you can't, it's hard for me to control, well, it's maybe me, how much comes down, because I find that I waste a lot of it. Just going over the edges because even though I'm going to cut some, I'm not sure of the shape, but we need to get it covered. This side is done. Just going to do the inside of the eyes. Let me just move it. I think that there is a video on how we made the texture and how to apply it on one of the masks, but there isn't one on how to apply the tissue paper. No, I don't think. I did that this week off camera. But I'd be happy if you want, Maddie, we could do it. I could do it again. It's I'm just doing his nose, by the way. I don't have a problem going over it. It's just layering and decoupage, medium. Just add a bit of water. My brush is dry, but I still have some paint on it. Okay, so I'm going to get my hair dryer and dry this. Once this is dry, we'll either be painting. You need to choose by the time I finish drying. Yeah, sure. I haven't been able to yet, Betty. I'm going to check with my coach on that. But I am going to do that. There's farmhouse green, which is this green, or there's mint julep, which is this. So put either F for farmhouse or M for mother for mint whilst I'm drying this. Oh, you did? Yeah, Maddie, all I did was I started to lay out the tissue one on top of the other so that they overlap. And I'll talk to Desiree after. Majority wants M. Okay, and also you'll be happy to know I've had this unopened from Amazon for about 2 months now, since before I burnt myself, and I actually got it out of the package today. I don't know why I could be so lazy over silly things. Oh, I have to put the butterfly on the griddle, and oh, there's some stuff. I still didn't completely dry it. Let me try again. Hey, Solly Joe, how are you? You missed the beginning of the, where is it? The Would You Bend mask? Look at him. He's all Would You Bend and Posh Chalk Metallic. Even the lips. I guess I didn't try it very well. Yeah, he came out quite good. Very heavy though. And the one we're working on now is another mask that I can't find what the original looks like, but we're going to add some things to it. You have the metallic, that precious one. That precious paste is amazing. It just sparkles. Oh, we all need the time, Maddie. I know. Hello, Hazel. Thank you for joining us. This is the second, this is actually, yeah, the second mask. What did I do? 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. This is the second mask we're working on. They're amazing, Amber. All I can say is this is a bit slow. We're going to put this butterfly on it, Solly. Probably up here, but we're going to use the mint julep, and I've decided to add the lucky lavender for some designs. Oh, I'm sure not, Maddie. Okay, so this is the color that was chosen, M. Let me just wipe my brush. Oh, we might add yellow actually. So again, I'm going to start painting this. And then I'm going to dry it. This thing is so big. I don't know how to put it so that you can get a full view of it. Well, some bits aren't completely dry, but that's okay. We're not aiming for perfection. It's handmade. I was thinking of adding texture paste to this. And actually, I might off camera add texture paste to the last one, the one with the big nose. Remember him? Maddie, I'll try and explain it better once I finish working on this guy, because I can use the mask with a long nose. But basically all it is I started, see the green? I started adding green Christmas tissue paper, and I added them one on top of the other, and I kept adding, and then all the way from this part to up here, hold on. All the way from down at this bottom to the top, and the mask actually ends here, if you can see. And I just kept layering and layering, and then as a last layer, I just tore up strips of this thick paper, which I had, and started overlapping with Mod Podge. And I just kept layering until I thought it was thick enough, and I let it dry. It takes time, that's all, because of the drying. And next Sunday, I'm participating in a spring thing event. So I have to figure out what I'm doing for that. And I'd cover the edges as well. Make sure you cover the edges because it won't look good. Well, it doesn't. Well, he doesn't look very good anyway. He looks like, I don't know. But they're fun to do. And to think that last year was the first time I ever used a glue gun. I wasn't crafty, and I didn't do crafty projects. I did walls and I did furniture. I'm just going to do this side now. And then let it dry. And for those that don't know me, I and you're watching on replay, I do lives every day. Right now I'm doing them Monday to Thursday at 2 and Fridays at 3. But this weekend is different. I'm doing one now, and I'll do one tomorrow evening, maybe around 6. So if you like what you're seeing, please follow and like. I would appreciate that. I am a Would You Bend retailer and have an Etsy shop. And I've been a Would You Bend retailer from the very beginning, when there was only less than a dozen in the country. And I also retail Artistic Painting Studios foils and adhesive. And if you go to my website, wallsandmore.com, there is at least 60 different foils. I also have their textures. Their rollers I haven't listed yet because I haven't done a lot online. Most people don't know how to use them. Oh, Dolly, you are so nice. You could. You absolutely can. It's a blank canvas. These masks are a blank canvas, and my imagination seems to be very limited these days. But I did want to use, hold on, this butterfly, and I did want to use this trim around the edge, but I haven't decided yet or let me dry it and then we can talk some more. Thank you, Betty. Thank you so much, Betty. needs a little bit more because there are some white pieces. Oops. This is the second time this happens. Why is that happening? Camille? Oops. Let me just see. Nope. I'm gonna have to, I don't know why the power went. But, oh, I know why, I think. I'm using the same, I've got everything on the same, this went as well. Hold on. Sorry about that. This is the second time it happens. Camille? Where is my husband when I need him? Let me see if I can dry with this one. Nope. Hey, sorry guys. Yeah, I need to reset the hair dryer, but I think I've got too many things. I had the griddle on, and I had, let me just get my husband to reset whatever he needs to do, because I think it's at the main circuit. This is the second time it happens, and I'm a bit surprised. I have another one here, which I'm going to use. Camille? I think the circuit breaker needs figuring out, because I've just lost power. Okay, 1 second.
Circuit breaker's off?
Yeah. But don't shut me off.
Somewhere else? Plug it over here.
Yeah, I'm going to plug it over here. But please don't shut me off my live. If you're not sure which one to press, well, the whole thing's gone, so I'm sure. Okay, now it's working. Technical issues when they happen. Sorry about that. I'm just going to, yeah, it is the circuit breaker, because this one's totally stopped working. Yeah, now it's back on. I'm just going to add just a little bit more green here on the places. Yeah, it does happen. I didn't want him touching the circuit breaker whilst I'm on the live, because they're not all labeled. It's just small areas. And I think I'm going to paint the butterfly with this color. And I want to do a shape. Like, I'm not quite sure what kind of shape, but we'll wait till this dries. I can always touch it up later. So if I do, let me get a pencil. Let me just dry this as well.